Well, howdy, partners. Welcome. This is a game I've been wanting to play since I first got this. Uh, Unfortunately, that was when I was not streaming or whatever. So it's only, the last year or so that, 18 months, something like that, I've just actually streaming live. Yeah, what can I say about this game, The Legend of Zelda? Go. I've never played a Legend of Zelda game before. Um, this was coming out. I saw a few demos, and I like high fidelity in graphics and stuff, but it kind of appealed to me. It's got a certain art style which is appealing, and the more I saw of it, the more I thought, man, there is a ridiculous amount of systems and whatever in this game. It really looked impressive, and really I ended up thinking I've got to get this game. So I ended up getting a Wii U, which is what this game was made for, and then they upscaled it for the Nintendo Switch. Uh, so now I've got the technology to actually be able to do this. I can connect it up to a capture card and I can actually show you. So for the very first time, let's have a look at The Legend of Zelda. And let's start. I will not waffle. This has won a ton of awards when it came out. It won the Game Awards Game of the Year. It won the Best Design, Game Design. Endless amounts of awards this won. It also had 10 out of 10 by many reviewers, well, by most of them, I do believe, or 5 out of 5. User score is 4.8 as overall user score, and Metacritic 97, which is one of the highest rated games. So I will say no more, and let's start. The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. Mm. Woo! That is very, very bright. Sunglasses on now.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes.
Okay, somebody's saying open your eyes.
Wake up, Link.
And yeah, apparently he always starts having to be woke up. That's supposed to be a tradition of some sort. So we've obviously had a very long bath. And we've fallen asleep. Somebody's in this strange contraption. It looks like a bath. Very fancy. And the jagged edges you'll see, those were eliminated on the Switch. And it's a slightly higher resolution. But apart from that, it's identical. So, very strange room this. What is that? What is that thing there? Very, very odd. Now, and it's kind of focusing on that, so that looks like that is a very important thing. Okay, yeah, I have played this game, so I'm not completely lost on this. I've kind of learned it, but you know me. One minute I'm good, no, the next minute I'm bad. So yeah, basic controls, blah 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 blah. If you press the plus thing, this is what I'm holding in my hand, by the way, and it has motion controls. And if somebody wants to watch the TV, they can switch to the TV, and I can put it onto this machine, onto my little mobile device here, and I can play it on that whilst I'm just watching TV. It has a very limited range, though. It doesn't, if you go too far away from the TV, you cannot do it anymore. All right, and then obviously the Nintendo Switch improved on that, and it's fully portable. Okay, let's look at this.
That is a Sheikah slate. Take it It will help guide you after your long slumber.
Okay, so we press a button when we get that little prompt there with the arrow. And it's mostly text. So I'll be reading out text. But there is voice acting in it. Sheikah Slate, a mysterious tablet with a glowing center. You've never seen this device before, and yet there's something familiar about it. And if we press this, we can have a look. Just give that description there. Okay. Now the thing that makes this game special is the tiny little details. There's so many details in this game. You know, they looked at other, you know, this was the first time since the very first Zelda one, which kind of used screen switching to kind of do an open world, but they've always wanted to make this open world. So they looked at obviously other, and we can pick up things like that. They looked at other kind of RPGs and all this kind of stuff, just to see if, you know, how it's done and learn from it. But what they did was all the elements that they did actually, you know, kind of get ideas from, they improved on all of them practically. Did their own spin on it, and it's in many ways they are better than the originals. So really done a fantastic job. And yeah, you can push things. The physics engine is very impressive with this game. You know, things are light, things are heavy, you know, things smash, you know, if they're made of wood, you know, all that kind of stuff. You know, if I throw this, you know, on the floor, it will smash, you know, but if you throw a barrel, it probably won't. Right, let's open this chest that's here. Well-worn trousers. These old trousers are threadbare in spots, but they're surprisingly comfortable. Their legs are a bit short though. Okay. So press that. So I will have to look down at my keyboard now and again because the buttons are all completely different on this. The X is at the top, B is at the bottom. You know, it's all over the place. Now, let me just show you something different. You know, this is what I mean about the little details. Open the chest there, fine, no problem. If I go around the back or the side and try to open this chest, all right. It's still, you just kick it open. An old shirt, a thin shirt made long ago. It's coming apart at the seams, but it's better than nothing. The sleeves are a bit on the short side. Kind of goes with the trousers. They were also a bit on the short side. And immediately jump straight to that particular object, so you don't have to look for it. Okay, but yeah, you could push stuff. You know, all kind. Yeah, it's really, really amazing. And you know, you might think, oh well, you know, I've had that before in games. Well, they have had that kind of thing in games, but there is a well, they've just improved on it. Let's say, and the physics engine in this, you know, been well praised, but it's also called a chemistry engine as well because it does use chemistry. So it's kind of unique.
Slate up to the pedestal. That will show you the way.
So this some lady's giving us guidance, and how we can hear that we do not know. It could well be the slate. So this is obviously some kind of control panel which needs authenticating. Sheikah Slate confirmed. Yeah, very complicated door there. The sun is beautifully shining in. So, oh.
Link, you are the light. Our light. That must shine upon Hyrule once again. Now go.
So actually, whoever's speaking has got that kind of bright light. Right, we jump. See, normally on an Xbox, you know, it's kind of X is on the top, you know, is on the bottom, on the left. Sorry, PlayStation is on the left, on the bottom, and on this is on the top. So everything is completely the opposite of what all the other consoles are. But here we go, into the fresh air and a rousing reception. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is Hyrule. And this is a huge map. bigger than it looks. And you see the broken wall all around this edge. See, just beyond the trees there's like a broken wall. Okay, and you notice it's slightly jagged in the distance. But as I say, that was all sharpened up on the Switch. Okay, so here we are on the Great Plateau. And yeah, we can go in any direction we like, but obviously we'll take massive fall damage if we go down. But one of the great features of this, and there is the the shrine there, or cave, or whatever it is. Right, let's go along and see what we can find. I saw something over here. Where was it? A tree branch. Wooden branches such as this are pretty common, but it's surprisingly well balanced. It doesn't do much damage, but can serve as a weapon in a pinch. And if I memory escapes me, that is a line in The Hobbit. So that could well be an Easter egg. Right, let's run along. Now, the beauty of this game is you could climb anything. Alright, you can climb everything in this game. So it's very Assassin's Creed-ish. So as I say, they've learned from other open world games, but they've done this better. They have done it better. A Hylian shroom, common mushrooms found near trees around Hyrule. Eat it to restore half a heart. Okay, so if you notice on our top left, we have 3 hearts. That is our health. We have a kind of D-pad, and on the right, you'll see that this is our weapons. Okay, and we can switch using the right stick, and we can take it away there, or we can put it back on there. So we've got an instant switching. We don't have to go into the menu. Right, so yeah, I say they've taken things from other games and they've drastically improved them, in my opinion. Little bird there. Hylian shroom. Oh, and here there is a sneak mechanic. So there's, you could walk very, very slowly as well, but there's a little thing on a tree there. A bladed rhino beetle. This beetle's razor-sharp horns demand that you handle it with care. Boil the horns alongside monster parts to concoct an elixir that will raise your attack power. So this is also a survival game. This is classed as an action RPG or action adventure. But it's also survival as well. You don't have to eat and drink all the time, but you do have to look after your health. You do have to cook stuff and all this kind of thing. Now, if you notice here, if I walk through the grass, it will interact with me. So not all games do that. Okay, same with the grass. I won't be too, I won't try and bore you with all this stuff, but it reacts with your thing, and if you hit this, obviously that reacts with it as well. Oh, hello.
Link. Head for the point marked on the map in your Sheikah slate.
Okay, so we press that button. And we have a map. Okay, so yeah, this area here, this is the training area. This is our sort of demo area where we learn all the skills that we want. That's where we're supposed to be headed to. That's our first quest. We cannot get off of this particular place. Okay, I think we can go back. But the thing is, if you go outside of this area now, which actually you can, I mean, all that will be explained. You will not survive very long at all. The whole point of this whole area is purely to train you up enough to be able to face the world outside. Okay, so our main quest is follow that, the Sheikah slate thing or whatever. It's got a little point on our mini map there. Yeah, we can push object. Obviously, the stone is quite heavy, so it takes a lot more stamina to push that. Because we have got a stamina bar, that green bar, and that will go down. You notice it has, good weight, so everything, things are light, and when they're heavy are heavy, obviously. Right, let's go down. So it's kind of hinting to say, go, have a look at that old man, because that's the whole idea. You will get hints like that where it will sort of focus on something. Okay, so let's go down and have a look. And it looks a little bit washed out, but that's because there's the contrast. They were limited by the Wii U, so the contrast is a little bit. Darks aren't really dark and brights are quite bright. So let's have a talk to this guy here. Ho ho ho! Well met, stranger. There you are, Ghost. There's your line. It's rather unusual to see another soul in these parts. And I will be doing the voices because one of the things about this game is because it's text, you can read it out. And I'm going to do the voices to the best of my ability. Obviously, like a little kid, it might be a bit difficult, but but I won't do it all the time. Who are you? Or you can just say goodbye. Who are you? Me? I'll spare you my life story. I'm just an old fool who has lived here alone for quite some time now. What brings a bright-eyed young man like you to a place like this? Where are we? Answering a question with a question, that is fair enough. As I cannot imagine our meeting to be a simple coincidence, I shall tell you. This is the Great Plateau. According to legend, this is the birthplace of the entire kingdom of Hyrule. And you notice it's highlighted there. Names, places, kind of tend to be in a different colour. So he's pointing over there somewhere. Toward the castle, by the look of it.
Ooh.
That temple there, long ago, it was the site of many sacred ceremonies. Ever since the death, sorry, I have to read that again. Ever since the decline of the kingdom 100 years ago, it is sat abandoned in a state of decay. Yet another forgotten entity, a mere ghost of its former self. I shall be here for quite some time, Please let me know if I may be of service. Can't read already. Okay. There's something there. A baked apple. Direct heat has softened and sweetened this apple. Eat it to restore 3/4 of a heart. Okay. Fine. Thank you very much. I beg your pardon? I do believe that is my baked apple. You can't just go about taking whatever you please. Oh, sorry. Oh, forgive me. I could not resist pulling your leg. Please help yourself. An apple and an open flame make for a succulent treat. Okay. Anything I should do? What are you doing? I'm relaxing by the fireside, of course, although I need to cook myself another baked apple at some point. Simple foods such as apples are fine to eat raw, but roasting them on a fire makes them tastier and more nutritious. So, and people will give us hints throughout the game of things you can do or whatever. So there's apples up here. We can climb that tree and we can pick it up. A common fruit found on trees all around Hyrule. Eat it fresh or cook it to increase its effect. It won't do this every single time you pick up, but it will the first time. Press that to get out of it. So yeah, cooking. Now we can go up to this fire. I beg your pardon. Not sure if I can do this or not. Right, it just wants me to talk. If I go in my inventory now and I press that and then I add 2 of these, okay, and then back out, I can actually put this near the fire. Okay, I can drop that there. Oh, I think I put them away. Kind of pressed the wrong button there, but I can hold it. You can do either method. Right, and then I go back to the game here, and then I press A, because A is in a different place. That's what catches me out. So if I drop those, let's see, they start to sort of warm up a bit, burn away almost, and then they change to a baked apple. Oh. And I can pick those up. So now I've got a baked apple. So there you go. And so, sorry, let's... Can I hold that? I think oh, maybe not. No, maybe not. I was going to give it to him back, but perhaps not. What's this here? This torch will stay lit once ignited, but if you put it away, the flame will be extinguished until you light it again. And that's how you switch between them. Help yourself? Well then, just help yourself to that torch there. And how, may I ask, are you planning to use it? Uh, to set things on fire, I presume? That is rather unnerving. Please be cautious with that around any dry grass that might catch fire. You know, there are plenty of monsters in this area. That torch would make a good weapon, if need be. However, do not just swing it around without purpose. You must face your opponents and lock your sights on them. So, you press the left trigger and you can lock on. Okay. So that's something you can do. So you have a lock-on kind of thing, which will, but the lock-on on this is the only lock-on I've ever really got to grips with, because this is a superb lock-on. It really does help you in combat. There's a little bit of a fire there, something here. Yeah, I found out that the numbers on there are that is kind of the attack value. So it's in comparison to what we've got, you know, it's going to go up to 3. Okay, so we can pick that up, and again we can press the D-pad like this and we can switch between these. So a very quick way of switching like that. All right, so let's carry on down. With the actual this one, obviously if I do this with a branch, you know, it's going to damage it or break it, right? Okay, but if I do it with the axe, obviously we can cut this down and it will go in the direction that you're chopping, obviously. So if you face it, that's the way it will go. But you could, and it will knock down the apples. So if you want some apples, best to have a couple of chops at it. You don't have to chop it down, and the apples will drop. And if I swing it at that, I get bundles of wood. Portable bundle of wood. You can use this to make a campfire if you have something to light it. Okay, so this is where the survival bit comes in. We can use all these items, you know, as we go on. Let's use that. Right, let's carry on. Oh, yeah, every time you see something sparkling, that means there's something there to pick up. So he kind of tries to run up it and then he realizes, and then it's like automatically it will do that. Although you can jump up to it as well. What is this? Looks like an egg there. A fresh egg necessary for making dishes such as omelets and crepes. You can snag them from bird's nest if you're sneaky. Nutritious and delicious, perfect for cooking. So we'll take that as well. We can jump off. We can jump up, or we can just do press this button here, and it will just sort of, you know, rather than just drop off. But of course, you can jump short distances. Right, let's have a little look around. Let's see. It's a little area here. Oh, look at that! Look at that! And if you see that see that on top of there, what is that? There's something on the top of there. Now, when people first saw this, they thought, hello, it's the Master Sword, because the Master Sword is embedded into a stone. Okay, but actually, if you look around here, you'll notice there's a little circle of sort of lilies there. So if we jump off here, you actually dive in there, and this guy pops out. Aha, you found me! Ah, you're not Hestu, but you can see me. I didn't know your kind could see the children of the forest. Well, if you run into Hestu, please return this to him. So, a small seed given to you by a Korok, it has a distinct smell. If you gather a bunch of them, you never know what may happen. Oh, and my friends are hiding in lots of different places too. Don't be shy about poking your nose into suspicious places. So anything that you see in the game, which is very odd or very unusual, and investigate, you may pick up these Korok seeds. And you know, there are a ton of them in this game. There are, I think it's 700 or 900 of these in the game, and they do have a use. So that will be revealed later. Right, we have a sword here. This once fearsome sword has seen better days. It can do some damage in the right hand, but also breaks quickly. So it's a rusty broadsword. And again, we can also throw these weapons, by the way. All right, so yeah, we can actually throw it. I mean, all right, you'd lose it, but so we can, you know, we can do that as well, right? Yeah, every time you jump off, it will go into a dive, but you can cancel that. Well, put it this way: if you've got one of those, it would do a dive. I think it depends on the height. Now you have a stamina bar, you notice. If you are swimming and you run out of stamina, you will die. And I found that out to my cost on my first try. Uh, Temple of Time? Is that? Oh, that's that. What that thing is it? Now I'm not a big, I don't know all about Zelda, so I don't know this stuff. I'm just gonna go over here a minute. Yeah, notice we're interacting with the grass. Something over there flashing. So, and it looks like there's somebody on our right-hand side there, and it looks like some kind of enemy. Can I hit him? Yes, I can. Right, now obviously it's a training area, so things are going to be pretty easy. Bokoblin horn. So like a goblin, but it's called a bokoblin. A severed horn of a bokoblin, a creature often encountered on the plains of Hyrule. It isn't edible, but it can be tossed into a stew with some critters to make an elixir. So you can use these to make elixirs. Pick up that. They do seem to be useful as weapons. The sort of tree branches, give them a nasty bruise if nothing else. Yeah, and there's some more apples. Well, it might be handy to get some of these. If you can't reach it, although sometimes you can, like that. Or you could just chop a tree down or whatever. Oh, hello, hello, hello. What's this here? Now, it has this cute kind of art style, and it has a cuteness in this game. Don't be put off by the fact that it's cute. And these things will hurt you a little bit. A gelatinous substance that comes from a choo-choo, which is what these are called. It's unusable in its state, but applying a bit of elemental stimulation will change its form. So this is where the chemistry side of this engine comes in. So very unique systems in this. You can kind of slide down all this stuff. Very much like Breath of the Wild. This game, not Breath of the Wild, sorry, Horizon Zero Dawn. This game has tiny little details, which, all right, they may seem insignificant, but it's details like that. Let's see if I can smash that. I think you can smash these, but obviously you've got to hit them hard enough. I think if you do it with a good weapon, like say that, yeah. So it's worth opening these. What have I got? A roasted bird drumstick. A raw bird drumstick has been cooked to a crisp skin and all. It's devoured as seasoning, but it has a simple, accessible taste. Restore more hearts than the raw variety. So that's 1.5. So obviously raw is a lot less. I'm just going to have a little look around here. I won't use, that seems like it needs to be useful for chopping down trees, so I won't try and avoid that for a minute. Oh, it's a guy with a great big club thing in his hand. Right, it's a little bit tougher now. So yeah, we've got to keep out of his way. We can't jump out of his way. There's no kind of like roll out of the way, but there is kind of a duck out of the way kind of thing. Oh, and my weapon's broke, so get another one. But yeah, you will take, and we can pick up that weapon. If he drops a weapon, you can pick up and use it against him, because this has got an attack value of 4. So a better weapon. A crude bokoblin club made to clobber small prey. It's essentially a stick, so its durability is low. There is weapon durability in this game. So a tooth obtained from a bokoblin is pretty worn down and not very sharp, but it's pretty hard. Cook it alongside a critter to make an elixir. So we can make elixirs and meals in this game. So I mean, they've taken things that's another game, but they have refined it beautifully in this game. In most cases, better than the most implementations in other games. And you may think, oh well, that's not a lot. There's some. I can see a chest over there, so my tree branch broke. So obviously these things are not very good. Let's use the club on them, its own weapon, kind of thing, or the other guy's weapon. Yeah, these things that they drop, pick them up. They are useful. Because you can make elixirs out of them. Another chest there. Yeah, these weapons have durability, so they will wear out eventually, and they took a bit of criticism for that. Because some people say, Hylian trousers, the traditional dress trousers of Hyrule. The plush fabric makes these trousers quite comfortable, and their high durability makes them ideal for travel. So this is higher resistance than the ones that we've got on. It's just saying that this is going to be 3, the other one was 1. So it'd be a good idea to put this one on. So as you can see, there's the sort of value of it. So let's put that one on. Again, I can smash this open. If I try it with this thing, it would just damage my thing. But if I do a heavy weapon, like, say, the sword, eventually it will break up. It's one of those in it. So sometimes you'll get things in it. But obviously this is slowly damaging the weapon. I'll go for this one, because this should do it. But there are useful items inside, so don't think these are things that aren't useful. They are. They do contain things for health or whatever. I'm going to go up here a minute. It's kind of interesting. The Temple of Time. Yeah, he did sort of gesture over to this area. Apparently this is in one of the previous games. So it's a pretty desolate world. There's something here. An ancient screw. A screw used in ancient machinery is made of an unknown material, and no matter how many times it's turned, its thread never seems to show signs of wear. Just see how long I've been recording. So again, we can look at that in our menu, but we don't need to do that. It only, as I say, it only does this the first time, so you don't have to keep reading it out all the time. We know what it is now. All right, doesn't seem to be anything else in there. Let's go on up. Is that the main building, or? Oh no, the main building is behind. So I do know my way around this game. I'm not saying I'm an expert at it or anything like that, but I played all the way through it, in fact, and the DLC, which was very reasonably priced. Gear used in ancient machinery, despite its being incredibly old, its build quality is leaps and bounds above anything built using current technology. So whatever built that was more highly advanced than us. And a spring used in ancient machinery is light and buoyant enough to float on water, and no matter how many times it's compressed, it never loses tension. So okay, so obviously pretty high level stuff. Right, okay. So yeah, and by the way, when you come back to this area, the level won't go up. You'll still see these same guys here, although you will see there will be other differences. So if you're struggling or you run out of tools, you can always come back here and you can easily kill them, pick up a few more weapons, if you run out. Yeah, again, things like these. All these things can contain things. I'm not saying every one, but some will. So it is worth doing it. There's a chest there. A traveller's bow. A small bow used by travellers for protection. It doesn't do a lot of damage, but it can be used to attack foes from a distance. Obviously. So yeah, we press the right button down and we release to fire. So you don't have to use 2 buttons here. It's only 1 button. Okay, let's tell you what, let's equip that and try that out. Oh, I think it's already equipped because we haven't got anything anyway. So we pull right trigger, we can do that. Now, you can use the joystick and move around, and it might tick it, but if you use motion controls, it's extremely accurate. Look how fine we can do adjustments on here with motion controls. Whereas if I do it with the joystick again, as I say. So this makes this game a lot easier. Oh, I kind of shot my arrow away. I can go over there and pick that up. In fact, I will do that. Because, I'm a little bit light on arrows. Should be a little flashing light somewhere. If it hits stone, it will break. So you can't recover it. It may have gone further than I thought. Just want to go up here and see what's up here. But I am aware that minimap is telling me to go to there, so... Right, okay. Oh, right, hang on. The goddess statue smiles upon me. Okay. I didn't really see a smile there, but apparently she gave me a smile, I suppose, which is nice. Always nice when you get a smile back. Always smile at other people. It's nice. Yeah. Especially in these depressing times. It's nice to have a smile, isn't it? Right, okay. I better start heading towards this dot now on the map. Now, notice there's no detail on that map, but that will be filled in at some point. Ooh, that looks like a bit of a drop there. I might be able to go down, yeah. And we can sort of scoot our way down. He will slide a bit like a ride near a dawn. He will sort of slip and slide and manage himself as he goes along. It's kind of, hang on, is it? Which direction? It's kind of that way. Might get down there, let's see. So yeah, you're probably, you know, like a serious hardcore gamer is probably thinking, nah, you know, it's pretty basic, you know, it's kid stuff. Yeah, this is classed as a hard game. Oh, right. It's a big camp there. That looks like some barrels of something. There's 1, 2, 4. Is that 3 or 4 in there? Plus this guy here. This might be a bit dangerous. I did actually go for this on my first playthrough. Headshots do a one-shot kill, I do believe. I think you can cancel it by pressing B. And I'm using motion controls. I would say very, very accurate with motion controls. If I do this, and it's a little bit, you know, it's a little bit awkward with me trying to do this, but these things are. So he's kind of aware. If we shoot him in the head, well, we've got to allow for drop off, of course. It's a one hit, so we got 2. It does a critical hit and deals 2 times damage. So you're most likely to kill them with one shot, especially on this level. Yeah, there's quite a lot of them, and I haven't got many weapons. And actually, there is a different color one, and the different color ones are higher level, so I think we'll avoid that. Oh, actually, there is a way of defeating them, because this is where the physics things come in. If I put my arrow out and just aim at that rope. Wow, I didn't quite get the spot. I think I may have made a boo-boo there, because I think they know where I am now. Try that again. Alright, well, it's just a thought. Obviously, that wasn't a good idea. I was expecting to see something happen, but I think you've got to do it with a certain thing. Right, let's head towards this spot. And obviously, you know, if people want me to play more of this, I would like to do a full playthrough. And you will find out why this game got a 10 out of 10. I saw one bug in the entire playthrough, and that was so minor it's barely worth mentioning. I don't know why I even mentioned it. Right, hang on. Somebody over here. 2 of them. Oh, archers here. You know what I think of archers? You get this! Oh, they're taking a little, yeah. These are also a bit. Did my weapon break there? I think it broke. Let's try that one. Ouch. Oh, and you can do like a slam like that. So if you jump into it. Oh, now got ourselves a bow. Basic bokoblin bow made of wood. It's made by taking an enemy brand and just tying the string at either end. So don't expect much in the way of combat effectiveness. And it has a durability. Well, it has a attack power of 4, and obviously we can switch between them. If we go to, well, I think when you got the bow up, it will come up on that. And yeah, as I say, those things we're picking up here, these little horns and things, they are valuable. Now, this guy here, hello there. He has a he has a shield. Oh, right, I'm taking damage. So yeah, he can block these blows. We will still get through now and again. So keep on doing it. We'll get him. A traveller's sword, a very common sword often kept by travellers to fend off small beasts. It's fairly durable but a bit unreliable against monsters. So it looks like that won't last long either. A Boko shield, created by attaching a handhold to any flat tree bark picked up off the ground. It's pretty solid, so don't expect it to last very long. Okay, to raise our shield, we press that one. So if we just hold this up, we can obviously block things. There are a lot of mechanics in this game. This is why we're in this training area. We got a lot of mechanics to learn, and we will learn them also as we're playing. We go outside this area as well. There is not just one way of attacking. There are a lot of different ways, a lot of different techniques to learn here. So I kind of know them, but you know, I might have forgot. And I must admit, I find some of them a bit difficult. There is a parry function as well. Right, let's. It looks like we got to put this in here. Place the Sheikah Slate in the pedestal. There's a tremendous amount to learn in this. And the animations, again, are beautiful. Okay, it's gone in and done something. Has it opened a door? Sheikah Tower activated. Please watch for falling rocks. Right, really. It's gone blue for some reason. And looks like we've caused an earthquake here. What happened there? Is it just sheer luck? Is it a coincidence? It's frightening everything away, obviously, even the enemies. Oh my goodness, crash. So, we have at it, and there's the wall that we cannot go past. Looks like that's another one. It's somewhere else and somewhere else. So these are opening all over across this land. So I mean, when they do things, they do this in a really polished way. Right, yeah. It's the Great Plateau Tower. And now we'll find out what they're for. Distilling local information. And again, what a beautiful animation you get. And that is an actual language, apparently, the Sheikah language or something. And some people have deciphered it. It probably says the Great Plateau Tower or something. Right, this will now reveal the detail of our map. Of this area. So this is what the Sheikah Towers are for. And the detail is pretty darn high, I reckon. Pretty amazing stuff. Alright, it's only a map. So what, Ray? And actually, yeah, a little loading screen now. We will get little loading screens, obviously. We're tied by the technology. Oh, what's going on here?
Try to remember.
Have we forgotten something? I mean,
You have been asleep.
wow, you've been asleep for a very long time. Another earthquake.
When the beast regains its true power,
weird stuff going
this
on.
world will face its end.
What is that? Doesn't look very, very nice, does it?
Now then, you must hurry, Link.
And again, that bright light.
Before it's too late.
So there's something going on at the castle that looks pretty horrendous. We gotta go there now, really. Follow the Sheikah Slate, main quest complete. So we've done this Sheikah Slate bit. Okay, so yeah. If we look at now our new map. There's a fair bit of detail there. Even the trees are drawn in. You know, little parts of the building there. You know, this wall around the edge, this broken wall. Structures here. So, and the Temple of Time there. So there is a fair bit of detail, plus contour lines. So, you know, this is like, you know, obviously top of a mountain. So a nice bit of detail on this map. Very nice. Right, now trouble is we're way up here. And if we fall off, We are obviously going to die, so we've got to somehow get out of here. Uh, looks like there's a hole here, so it says climb down. So let's climb down there. Oh, it is kind of like a little ledge. Now I'm going to kind of do it as though I don't know the game, but I do know this game. But oh, you notice by the way on there, and we can drop a little bit as well. You notice on our little, next to our mini map, we have a temperature gauge, so you have a cold and a hot area. Plus we have this sound. So if we creep and obviously we're making less sound, so we do have a sound meter as well. Looks like we can drop down there. Many people have tried to get down here and fell to their doom, but I kind of got it sussed. If you just make sure you head sort of forward like that, and you don't sort of, if you head for this kind of edge here, like there, you'll probably miss. So try and aim it so that you're kind of going to fall in it. So sort of like the centre of it, kind of aimed that way. But yeah, a few people have died. I think I died as well. Hello? What? He's flying in, for goodness sake. My. It will seem we have quite the enigma here. This tower and others just like it have erupted across the land, one after the other. It's almost as though a long dormant power has awoken quite suddenly. Think at a castle, I presume. If you do not mind me asking, did anything odd occur while you were atop that tower? So I heard a voice, or that. I kind of heard a voice. Well, now, a voice, you say? And did you happen to recognize this mysterious voice? So no, or just say nothing? I do know. I see. Well, that is unfortunate. I assume you caught sight of that atrocity and enshrouded the castle. That is Calamity Ganon. 100 years ago, that vile entity brought the kingdom of Hyrule to ruin. It appeared suddenly and destroyed everything in its path. So many innocent lives were lost in its wake. For a century, the very symbol of our kingdom, Hyrule Castle, has managed to contain that evil, but just barely. There it festers, building its strength, for the moment it will unleash its blight upon this land once more. It would appear that moment is fast approaching. Wow, heavy stuff. I must ask you, courageous one, do you intend to make your way to the castle? Well, I don't know, it looks a bit risky. I'll just say nothing. You need not say a word, your eyes reveal the determination within. Really? Here on this isolated plateau, we are surrounded on all sides by steep cliffs, with no way down. If you were to try to jump off, well, no death could be more certain or more foolish. So we won't be attempting that. Of course, if you had a paraglider like mine, that would be quite another story. So you could either say hand over or paraglider. It's a sort of paraglider. Oh, piqued your interest, have I? Yes, I didn't come soaring down here on my own feathery wings, you know. Worry not, I will happily agree to give you my paraglider, but not for nothing. Let's see now. How about I trade it for a bit of treasure that slumbers nearby? The isolated plateau? Open the adventure log. Okay, so we press this button and this will show you our quest. Well, we've done this bit. And we're now on this bit. After your descent from the tower, the old man told you that the kingdom of Hyrule was destroyed 100 years ago by Calamity Ganon. You heard a voice coming from Hyrule Castle, but you cannot reach it unless you leave the plateau using the paraglider. The man said that he would give you a paraglider in exchange for the treasure that lies within. Yeah. Okay. Come, let me show you something. Okay. What? Well, come on then, I go all day. Some kind of orange thing over there. And a camp. A big camp. Do you see that structure there? The one with a strange light? Began glowing at the exact moments these towers rose up from the ground. So there it is. I'm zooming in on it. I would think such a place might hide some sort of treasure, wouldn't you? Treasure for the paraglider? A fair exchange, I believe. Okay, we got... Now, that kind of looks a bit dangerous there. There's a lot of them. So I think we'll avoid that. But yeah, if this is open world, you can go ahead and you can do that if you want. I mean, I think I had a try at it, but I think I died. There are things in the water and you can actually catch them. You can catch fish. If you can keep up with them, that is. Oh, well, we almost got one there. We just got to watch we don't run out of stamina or we'll drown. Yeah. Okay, I think I'll leave that. But yeah, you can catch fish as well and cook them. Right, now this is where I died when I first played it. Actually, I'm gonna eat some food. Now you can just very quickly flick across these sections like that. Yeah, I'm gonna eat one. And that does half a heart, so if I eat another one, that restore our 3 hearts. Yeah, I died. I thought, oh yeah, I'll get across there. Swam across, but I ran out of stamina, and you will die if you run out of stamina. So let's make our way over here. Something here. Oh, one of those ancient springs. Okay. It looks like a lot of these do have these things. Now, they do have a use, so I don't think these things are just useless, because it's a long time before you find out what these are for. Way into the game, in fact. But save them, because they are very, very useful. What? Extremely useful. Very important to the ending of the game. So everything has, a lot of importance in this game. Don't think the tiniest little thing like those Korok seeds don't have a value. They do. They might seem cute and cuddly like little collectibles, but they are. Right, this Oman Owl Shrine is what this is called. Oman Owl, if you take those letters and jump on them around the right way, they do. It is actually the surname of the game director of this game, which is Keiji Anumo. So that is Anumo. Right. This is obviously made of metal, so it's very, very heavy. So we cannot push this. We can smash it though. You would need quite a heavy weapon to do that, but you can smash it, and there will be things inside it. This is part of the DLC. If you buy the DLC, I got a pass which gives me the 2 DLC, and it gives you like 3 gifts. There are, I think, about 3 or 4 chests that you can find, and that contains a ruby, which is pretty high value element there. So it obviously wants us to go in here, so we're going to press that. We can skip it, and I will skip them later. But yeah, just show you the first one. Sheikah Slate confirmed. That has gone blue for some reason. Travel gate registered to the map. Oh, this is a travel gate. Okay. Access granted. And another door opens. Okay. Let's move into there. Examine it. And that goes blue as well. Whoa! Down we go. And we can skip this as well. And I will skip them later on, because obviously it takes a little bit of time. But it's still got to load in. So this is just loading in the shaders and the whatever. But it's fairly quick. And you can skip this, but it doesn't actually skip a lot, to be honest. To you who set foot in the shrine, I am Oman Owl. I am in the name of Goddess Hylia. I offer this trial, the Magnesis trial. Okay. So we've gone down some kind of elevator there or whatever. There's a sort of black-coloured stuff. Don't do anything. Nope. So another one of these terminal things. And you put it in. You don't have to be told anymore. But yeah, you might be thinking, you know, not a lot happening. You wait. It gets more and more impressive the more you play this game, and it gets extremely tough. This is a hard game. There's no level to pick on this game. It is harder from the start. Apart from this training area. Until you work out the systems. Right, manipulate objects using magnetism. Grab onto metal objects using the magnetic energy that pours forth from the magnesis rune. Objects held in the magnetic snare can be lifted up and moved freely. God, trouble reading these days. Okay, so to use the rune, we use the top button on that. Okay, so we press that. And they turn colour when it's on it for some reason. Then you press that and activate it, and then what that do? Well, this is what I mean about the chemistry and the physics in this game being pretty amazing. You can manipulate objects with magnetism. Yeah, apparently that has been in other Link games apparently. I tried one out, you know, while I was waiting for this to come out. So I bought the Wii U, had a couple of months, and so I bought the previous game to this, Twilight Princess, and I played some of that. But it's quite different because it's not open world, so it's quite linear in that. Well, that looks like it could be a metallic object. There's also something there as well. It's metallic. And we can use all these things. We can use. So it changes colour when you're. And we can knock down this obstruction. It's quite heavy, so obviously push it out of the way, like that. And there's some kind of thing in it. Hang on. Whoop. Let me pick a weapon here. Oh, whoa. Took a quarter of a heart there. Right, let's try and beat this thing. So it's kind of like the little brother of the big ones outside. But yeah, these aren't too difficult to kill. You just got to watch out for that sort of laser it fires. It does do a bit of damage. Okay, we can go across here. It looks like we've got to go through there. We can't get across there, so this is where we manipulate the world, and there are multiple different ways of doing some of these shrines. Alright, this one, there's only one way of doing it really, but you could use these blocks here. See those metal blocks? We could bring those two blocks over here, put one on the ground and put another one on top, and then we can jump on it from here, and we could do it that way. So there are multiple ways of doing things in all these shrines, and while you're playing the game, there are multiple ways of doing things. So you can choose whichever route you want. I think that might be a bit short. Press B to cancel that. Okay, got through, and then we have, looks like metal doors again, so looks like we can do something with that. So pull this. Now if we pull this hard, they will probably shut again. Oh no, they don't, but sometimes they can actually shut on you. You've got to open it, so you've got to try and do it more gentle. There's a couple of constellations, you know, it was in that area that we started the game off, all these sort of constellation things all over the place. Wherever that is. And these walls here, this is the only things in the game you cannot climb. So anything to do with these shrines cannot be climbed. So that's why you need to get across those things with the tools. So you got to learn all the tools. I know what you're going to say, Ghost. You better learn all these tools, then, Ray. I will, don't worry. I do know how to play this game, so I have kind of mastered them. Although, you know, I tend to pick up the things that I think work best. You have proven to possess the resolve of a hero. I am Oman Al, the creator of this trial. I am a humble monk, blessed with the sight of Goddess Hylia, and dedicated to helping those who seek to defeat Ganon. With your arrival, my duty is now fulfilled. But we can skip these later, so he's going to say this near enough every time. In the name of Goddess Hylia, allow me to bestow this gift upon you. I always like gifts. Well, it is Christmas coming up. Please accept this spirit orb. Wow, it's a nice ball there. Which apparently has gone straight into my body and been absorbed. A symbol of courage given to those who overcome the challenges of a shrine, and a little one pops up in the corner there. May the goddess smile upon you, and we shall start skipping these later. Well, that's if we get to another shrine, that is, by the end of this. But we can cut this bit out and go straight to the exit bit. So now it takes us straight outside, and lots of little hints come up. Please read those, they are very valuable, like they are in most other games. Hello, who's that guy again? Gandalf? It seems you managed to get your hand on a spirit orb. Well done. How did you know? Clairvoyance. Or perhaps just something similar. As one gets older, it can become more difficult to see what is right before one's, which is right before one's own eyes. God, right. However, that which was once hidden from view can often be crystal clear. But perhaps that is not true for everyone. Oh. The appearance of those towers and the awakening of this shrine is all connected to that Sheikah slate you carry on your hip. What do you mean? Or has it been quite some time since I have seen that Sheikah slate? Long ago, a highly advanced tribe known as the Sheikah inhabited these lands. You notice it's now gone blue instead of orange. The great power of their wisdom saved this kingdom time and time again. But their ancient technology disappeared long ago, or so it is said. It is interesting, however, to think how something like that survived all this time, hidden away in a shrine. These shrines are tucked away in numerous places all across this land. On this plateau alone, I believe there are still 3 more. Bring me the treasure from each of those shrines, and I will give you my paraglider. Wait a minute. Did he say he was going to give me it after I did this? So I need more now? I said treasure, but I never said there would only be one treasure. He's a crafty little guy, this. He could be a Gandalf, you know. Whether it's 1 treasure or 4, what's the difference for a young go-getter like you? Since I'm feeling generous, I will also teach you a trick for finding shrines. It's always best to survey the area by looking around from a high point. Let's see here. How about you make your way to the top of that tower again? Are you joking? Oh no. I'm afraid not. But do not worry, I have another little trick to share with you for your effort. Take a look at the map on your Sheikah slate. Okay. See those blue icons? You should recognize the cave where you woke up. The shrine. God, I can't read today. Where you woke, the shrine you came from, and the tower. So the blue one, as you see. So we're on the shrine there. So, and there is the tower. Right. Okay. You can travel instantly to any of these places with the Sheikah slate. Or so I heard quite some time ago. I do not know if it actually works as such. So that's why these things have turned blue. These are travel points, okay? And it was orange, and it's now gone blue. Now, if you go into this shrine, this will go blue. But if you can't do it, when you come out, the top bit will not be blue. It will stay orange, meaning, oh, I haven't I've gone in, but I haven't finished it. So there are times when you can't do that. Now that we've got magnesis, I do believe there's something in here. Because look, if I press it now, it will highlight anything made in metal. And again, I can use motion controls here. I mean, I don't always use it, but see, so these are all metal objects within our sort of confined area. Okay, and that is sort of made of stone. But obviously, oh, we can actually. That must be made of metal. It is, yeah, it's kind of a metal piece of stone there. So what you can do is these have a use. If you pull this right up high and then drop it, it will smash, and you can get the objects out. All right. See, it's all clever stuff, you see. And you can use this in multiple ways. If you don't drop it from a high enough point, then it won't smash. So that's what I mean about physics. There's two chests here. Now we can't seem to open it. It is saving. It has a very good auto save in this, one of the best I've seen. But we have this, so we can pluck this out of the water and drop it there. Now, if we, I'll show you. That's what I mean about the detail. Now, I know. All right, I'm going on a bit here, but just supposing I took my trousers off, it kind of seems a bit senseless, right? And I say, where's the front? There's the front. Let me say, do from the side. Let's open it from the side. See what happens. Ow! So he will open it, but you will hurt your foot. So I'm not saying it damages you, but it gives you a nasty blow. And you can dump it from the back, from the front, but obviously from the front here, you know, you'll unlock it and lift it up. There was another one here, wasn't there? Yeah. So these chests are all over the world, and there are a lot of them. So there's always, you know, delicious loot. You can pull and push it like this as well, so you can do it forward and back. You can also use this manipulation of the world to actually hit creatures with it. And I must admit, I didn't use this very much. I didn't really think of that as being a use. But there you go. So I could undo a few boxes, but let's kind of get on with it. So we said to travel to the tower. Well, all right, we could either climb all the way up there. So we climb up to each one of those cups by the look of it and get there. But apparently he said we can fast travel to it. So we click onto there, we can press A and we can travel. And yeah, cool technology going on here. So I hope you're enjoying it. And again, there's some more info there. Metal weapons create sparks that can be used to light a fire. Furthermore, if you set a wooden weapon on fire, it can be used as a torch. And then you click the next tip. The Great Plateau Tower. And he's already here, apparently. How did he get here? Oi! Well, you certainly took your time. Did you forget how to travel instantly? No, I remember. Now then, I wanted you to join me up here so you can use this as a vantage point to search for shrines. Did you know about the scope on your Sheikah slate? What? Look through it and you can stick a pin anywhere you like to mark on the map. So, we push down on the right joystick and we press the A button. And this is the only game, you know, this is the only system I know which shows you the buttons, you know, as it gives you each tutorial. It has like on the screen, like X, Y, you know, press this for this particular power, but it actually shows you what to do. The pins on the map serve as the reference points for your travels. Just stick a pin anywhere you're interested in. How do you do? Oh, well, he did the ho-ho. Just a few tricks I've picked up after many, many years in the wild. You may take my advice or leave it. Go ahead and take a look if you feel inclined to do so. Link never speaks. By the way, that's our name, Link, obviously. But he does gesture and, you know, always been a quiet character. So we got to look for shrines apparently in this area. So we're looking for these things. So look, we press the button and right again we can use the joystick, but I just say, I mean, you can kind of do it gently, but if you do it with the motion control, it's so much easier. You just got to tilt this thing and then we press A. Okay, and that marks it. Now we can't see it when we're out here, but there's another one there. And I'm going to use the motion controls again. They are very, very accurate, these motion control. And by the way, this pin we're placing is really accurate, highly accurate. If I look at my map, where are we? That is exactly where it is. There's one there, and it is within this area. So we've got to look for ones inside this area. So let's go around then and have a look. Oh, there's one over there. So how many did you say we got to find? So if I do this again, I can just use the motion controls. Bam, done. They're all different colors, so they differentiate. One way over there, but I think that's probably outside the, yeah, that's outside of the edge there. And where is the edge? Yeah, there's the edge, and that one's also outside, but we can still stick a pin in it. So, you know, I could still stick a pin in it like that. And there's a tower over there. I could stick a pin in there as well. They're all different colors. And if we look on our map, we can see where they are. Forgot where I was looking at. Oh, yeah, oh, they're a long way off. So, by the way, this is the starter area of the map. So, and it's a fair old size. You know, if you notice, you know, it's just a fair old area here. But if you zoom out, it is a massive world. All right. Plus, it goes behind us as well. So it's there's a lot to visit. So I think that's the 4, I do believe he said. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got to get 4 shrines. So now we could fast travel, I suppose, to here. But probably that's the nearest one, so I might as well go back down. Oh, by the way, yeah, put different icons on. So, you know, if I see something interesting over here, I can click this here, and then, you know, say it's like some weapons I found there, I can put a weapon. If I find a chest, if I find, you know, an enemy or something, I can do that, you know. So you can kind of mark them. These are like sort of, what, Korok seeds or something, sort of plants. You know, these are something else. You know, if you find a cooking pot, you can place that. So you can place all these pins all over the place. Right, let's get back down then. Try and take that quick way again. So I've been recording for over an hour now, and hopefully this all comes out all right. I did one and it came out very echoey, and I found out the reason why was because it was recording my audio twice, so that's why it came out as though I was in a cave. It was kind of doubling up on it. So I've sorted that out, and so it's kind of easy once you get the hang of this. So it sound is much better. Plus, it's a lot louder. It's very quiet when I first did this. Let's head towards that point, which is over there somewhere. Is it that one? And yeah, I can run, but obviously I've got very limited stamina. And we've got to wait till it refills. Right, yeah, we're kind of heading towards it. But yeah, if you notice anything unusual, you know, while you're out and about, investigate it, because it could be one of those Korok seeds. And although they look like, you know, some like cute little thing, oh, is that a stupid little creature? But it is very, very useful. You need that. You really do need it. It's very, very important. So although they present it in a cute way, they are very, very useful. We have a skeleton attacking me all of a sudden. You can block. Boko spear. A spear haphazardly carved from a large tree branch. It looks like its original intent was for the skewering meat and cooking it, but it does have some combat merit as well. So it's less than our current weapon, but you know. Right, I'm going to pull out my. I've been charging up my my tablet here. Right, and it drops these things. Don't ignore those things. Pick them up. And this, a skeletal arm that keeps moving even after it's severed from its body. It's kind of gross to strap it on your back, but it'll do in a pinch. It's old and fragile, so it's quick to break. So again, in a pinch. So yeah, we can switch to this. like that, right? And it's all wiggly. And if I put it on my back, it's still wiggling. It's kind of creepy. Kind of giving me the willies there. You see this thing got one? An ancient shaft. Oh, did I? Well, I can look at. If I look at the inventory, it should switch to it. Machine part of ancient machines can be restored and not made of any recognizable material, but may come in handy someday. And it will, but it won't happen for a long time. I haven't seen anything unusual yet. Looks like that's the shrine there. Ah, that thing is not dead. And it's awake. And it is targeting me. And this guy will one-shot me. And I've seen many people attempt to shoot this thing. So if I kind of shot at it, it didn't do a lot of damage. And you can, I mean, I'll waste a lot of arrows. But if I try to take this guy off, just suppose that I kind of... I'll try it. But this guy could kill us. But as you can see, we're doing very little damage. And if he targets us and he hits us, we're going to die. So it's advisable not to do that, but you could if you kept doing that long enough. But as I say, it's tricky. Oh. That music always goes. So somehow I got to get over there where that guy hitting me. I'm going to go over here. Run with Link, run! You run out of stamina, then of course you've had it. The Jai Baj Shrine. So I don't know if all of these are named after people, that made the game. It could well be. Another one of these. Try blocking them. And yeah, you notice it's kind of... Oh. Ow! Let's try using this. All weapons, do different things. They attack in a different way. Now, if you don't get rid of the head bit, this is what happens. They carry on, pick up their parts, and rebuild themselves. So you've still got the same two enemies. So we've got to actually destroy the head before they will die. So yeah, very creepy. Again, a very creepy thing. Oh, another shield. So pick that up. And can we? Oh, we can't pick that up. I could drop that one because that's just about to break. So I'll pick that one up. So yeah, they all sort of have a different animation to them, all these different weapons. And you notice it was very quick too, like that. Whereas the sword was quite slow. Right, let's examine this one. And again, I can skip this, so I can just press that and that'll skip it. And but it doesn't skip a lot, to be honest. This probably skips a bit more because instead of doing that, we can skip straight to when it gets at the bottom. But it's still got to load in, so may as well wait anyway. But it's a short loading screen. And you notice up on the screen there, it was saying one shrine done before. You might notice. To you who sets foot in this shrine, I am Jabaj. I, in the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. Bomb trial. So each one of these shrines is different, and they get more and more complicated. And some are hideously complicated, and a lot of people have not been able to do them on the first attempt. But I should be able to do them now. So it looks like that is destructible of some sort. So let's see what happens here. So it looks like we're going to get another rune. A rune with a view. Chica Slate authenticated distilling rune. I think I did it in a computer voice when I first played this. Ping! Right, we now get a remote bomb, 2 of them. The force of the blast can be used to damage monsters or destroy objects. They are both round and square and cube bombs, so use whichever best fits the situation. Okay, fair enough. So obviously, a round man rolls and the other one doesn't. So it might come in handy for different situations. Right, to change your rune, you just push up and then select the right hand button. So, okay, well, it's already preloaded it by the look of it. So, but we push that up, we can switch between them, all right? So it looks like that is, yeah, if you see cracks on it, that means it's destructible. So I just press that, drop it. Don't have to go too far, but obviously. And we get a satisfying diddly diddly ding. It's meaning well done. And apparently these were in the original game. So 2 different ways here. So let's press another one. And there's a chest. Now all shrines have, well, yeah, I'm pretty sure that all shrines have a chest. Some have multiple chests. You know, can have 3 or 4. A claymore, which is an attack value of 10. A 2-handed weapon often wielded by its baron. Yeah, it's like the rusty one, but it's better. My inventory is full, so I've got to get rid of something. So obviously that's very. I could get rid of the torch, I suppose. I don't know. Might come handy, mightn't it? I'll drop that. I think that would be a better choice. By the way, all our weapons rattle about, so obviously wood will not make too much noise, but metal will make more noise. Crunch. Yes, yeah, look at it. See the noise meter, how much noise we're making. Okay, right, there's some destructible things over there and a platform, so... Oh, I fell down, which is why they got stairs. So I can't jump on there, and if I drop a bomb here... right, and this is where the square bomb comes in handy. So, let's go for this one. And... well, we already destroyed a little bit with that other little bomb. Sort of, you know, it's destroyed a small bit, so it'll give you the sort of thing saying well done. Right, so they used to have very large dungeons in these games, apparently. You know, 4 or 5 really big dungeons, you know, that were massive, and where now these have been replaced by these things. This thing is like tossing a ball in between one and the other, which is kind of giving you a clue here, and there's a chest there. So it's kind of saying, you know, put something in there and it'll throw you over there. So in that way, it might mean, well, I can get in it. Although I missed. Run button. So it looks like we can be thrown up there. As long as it doesn't hurt us. Jump in. Try and face that direction if I can. Woo! And luckily it does not damage us. Amber, so another a fossilized resin with a caramelesque sheen to it. It's been valued as a component in decorating and crafting since ancient times. So these can be used for crafting, but they can also be used for selling. And I tend to sell them because, you know, if you want to make a bit of money to buy stuff in this game, you know, that will get you a nice bit of money. So I tend to sell them early on and then keep them later on for the crafting. Looks like to get over there we need to climb up that ladder, so we've got to smash those stones there. So it looks like a round one here, otherwise obviously I've seen people put square one in, you know. No offense to anybody who did that. And then try and time that as it hits it. There we go, another satisfying diddly diddly did. Lovely music in the background. And yeah, so there are chests hidden all over the place. This one I do believe has only got one. So early ones might only have one, but later on, you know, always have a look around, or maybe use your magnesis or something. Oh yeah, you can like. See, now we haven't got the bomb activated, we cannot blow it up. So if we go back here, we can. But yeah, if I change to this one, you could sort of press that and just see if there's anything magnetic around. Doesn't look like it. So you can do that. So let me switch back to the bomb just in case it might come in handy. I usually look around the back, but there's no chests around the back. Another one of these. And then after this one, I'll start skipping them. Yeah, nice effects going on here. This is why they delayed the game. To put all this fine detail on. Resourcefulness and overcoming this trial speaks to the promise of a hero. In the name of Goddess Hylia, I bestow upon you this spirit orb. So give us another one. And we'll find out what this is for later. There we go. A similar card is given to those who overcome a shrine. So now we have 2. So made it kind of small upon you, so we'll skip that by pressing the right button. And it just disintegrates. Its journey has been done. So it's obviously training us here that we need all these things if we're going to get anywhere. So it has 2 of those little ball things. As we've done 2 shrines, we have 1 Korok seed, we have 3 hearts, and 1 stamina wheel. All right, straight in front of us, you'll notice destructible rock. It's kind of giving us a hint there. So that's a good way of getting out. Oh, there's actually a chest there. There's another of those DLC chests. I think it was £20 for the DLC, which is pretty darn reasonable. And you get 2 DLCs. That's pretty darn good. Plus, they give you these extras. A Nintendo Switch t-shirt. Expansion Pass bonus, a shirt with a Nintendo Switch logo on it. It's rather rare, fine, so wear it with pride. I could wear that with pride. It looks like it's less, yeah, it's less than, say, the shirt. Oh no, it's the same as the shirt. Let's put it on then. Let's wear our Nintendo shirt with pride. There you go. It's kind of sweet, isn't it? Right, let's get out of here, man, and head towards the next one, which is way over there somewhere. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh. It's targeting us. But yeah, as I say, don't run out of stamina when you're near them, because if you do, you will hardly be able to run. And they have a long firing range, by the way, so they can fire a very long way. But yeah, they are very, very dangerous. I wouldn't say they're the most dangerous thing in this game, but they are extremely dangerous. So do not tangle with those guys. The DLC also put Master Mode on this, which is a very hard level, where even the introductory area that we are here, they put very higher level creatures in them. In fact, they're all 1 level higher. So you see these guys here in this little camp, they will all be green the next level up. So right from the start, you're getting a very high level where everything goes up and you do less damage. Plus, I do believe they have more health as well, and they regenerate their health. So a much tougher kind of... I'm going to try and do something. I'm going to test out the mechanics here of this sneak. Because as you see, we're making a lot of sound, but we kind of sneak very slowly. As long as he doesn't get into his line of sight. They seem to be having a lovely time by the fire there, nattering away. You can steal these weapons. Oh, we just got it. Alright, okay, that kind of went wrong. But you can nick them before, and obviously if they're not armed, then we can do more damage to them. I think I just lost my weapon. Use this. Slap him across the face with this. Oi! That's what I think of you, mate. And there are loads of other ways of attacking. I could show you that in a minute. There is another way of attacking. Yeah, always pick these up. They are extremely valuable. You have a fire here, and we can pass time by the fire, so we can actually morning. So at night, there's more dangerous creatures come out, or different kind of creatures come out. Sometimes, you know, strong as well. But we can do this as well, or never mind. So we can speed up time, and we could put an apple by here, or anything else for that matter. I wonder if we could do a toasted one. Oh, I'm full health, so I don't need it. Let me add a couple of these. See if I can roast them. It's kind of has a little circle there where I can put it and just drop it. Oh, I think I just put them away. Never did get the hang of this thing. So you got to press A. Yeah, I was pressing B to get us back out. Oh, so a toasty one now. If we look at that, it gives us 3/4 of a heart instead of, I do believe it was half a heart. So we can do a bit of cooking. But there are special fires, some up there. It's kind of attractive, although there is a load of bees, so we might get a problem with the bees. Wow, 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 we have got trouble with the bees. We can block them, I suppose. Although we frighten him off. Now, how do we get that down, you might ask? Well, we could just shoot it down. Alright, I'm wasting an arrow, but we could, another way of doing it is, we could throw this at it. And that is equally effective. Honey straight from the hive is chock full of nutrients. Cooking this into a meal unlocks the potential of these nutrients to provide a stamina recovery. So we can cook this and have stamina recovery. We got a weapon on us now. Let's go back to having a weapon. Right, it's over kind of that way. On the hard mode, if you do this on the hard mode, around this area, somewhere around here, it's a very, very high level creature at the very start of the game in this, yeah. But, of course, you've got all your stuff then, I do believe, because I think you've got to unlock it by completing the game or something. Oh, there's something there, although I think I missed it. But yeah, you can pick up little creatures and things. You can't pick up these because they fly away. There's something here. A stamella shroom, a green mushroom that grows near trees in the forest. It's chock full of natural energy. Cook it to restore, release a stamina restoration properties. There's this thing here. I wonder if I could slam it against there and it'll break. Depends if that is hard enough. Let's try against a bit of rock there. Oh, it did work. Something in there. It's a little house. There's some more of these. And there's a little fire there. So, this is what we can do here. We could sit by it and do the time passing by thing, but if I go in here and let's get some apples. Hold it. Now I think you can press X to hold it as well. We can add some more. Let's say that, and we press back, and then we can cook it. And if you watch it plays a little animation, you sort of see it kind of semi-cooked there. And get all shiny, and we made a dish which will restore all 3 hearts. All right, so you can make all different kinds of dishes. Check a meals ingredient by selecting it in the inventory. So if you go to here and go to meal, and then press that, it will show you the recipe. Alright, what's that? A pot lid, lid of a large soup pot. It smells vaguely of poultry broth. Yum, it could take quite a bit before breaking. We can use that as a shield if you want. And a torch. Let's have a look in here. What's that? This pepper is exploding with spice. Cook it to create dishes that will raise your body temperature and help you withstand the cold. Ooh, interesting stuff. Let's pick up another one then. So we could cook that and make something that will stop us from freezing. Let's examine this book. Oh, it's the old man's place. The old man's diary. Well, should we read it or not? Oh, it's not here. Get away with it. On this desolate plateau, the only pleasure that brings me comfort is cooking. And today I outdid myself. Truly, I created a perfect dish. I called it spicy meat and seafood fry. This recipe not only restores health, but also keeps me warm, even when traveling in the snowy mountains. So kind of a little tutorial there, telling you how to do it. With this dish on my side, I will no longer have need of this itchy warm doublet. Let's read more. I do not know how I allowed this to happen, but it seems I forgot to write down a very important recipe. I know it contained raw meat and spicy pepper, however. I simply cannot remember what else I used. So, was it meat and spicy pepper? My age is catching up with me, so let's read a bit more. Sadly, on this lonely plateau, I have only my knowledge and memory to rely on still, a bit like mine. I did find someone who knew the missing ingredient. If I did find someone who knew the missing ingredient, I would happily reward them with my warm doublet, whatever that is. And however, it seems unlikely that such a miraculous wish would ever be fulfilled. So you can do that quest, find that recipe for him, and he will reward you with something. A baked apple, could be these ingredients here, to be honest. I wonder if he'd mind if I take this. Although I've already got one. I could take that and smash it. And get some arrows. And some spicy pepper. So it looks like this house. Is he actually here? He is here. He's over there. Oh, I thought that was a rock. Some different kind of trees here. Interesting. So he's trying to chop down a tree. Some more apples here. I could use this thing. I think you can just bash it with a weapon, but obviously this guy will. More likely to bring the apples down. But I think you can do it with sharp weapons. But you can't do it. I think you need a lot of hits to hit it down, which may sort of wear it out. Oops! I nearly hit the guy. Hello, man. Oh, fancy that. So we meet again. What are you doing? I thought this tree here might make for some good firewood. However, getting a tree to fall exactly where you want it to is quite an art. The trick is to turn your hips so they face where you want the tree to land. So, I see you have found my axe. Why not help me out and give it a few swings? I'm working up quite a sweat here, but these bones could use a break. It's not his axe, it's mine. Dare you accuse me of that? Alright, I'll chop it down for you then. But yeah, wherever you face, so, I want to go that way. That's what it means about your hips facing it. And a bit of firewood. Now, whether I can give that to him, I don't know. Let's have a look. He's a jolly old soul. He's a bit like me, isn't he? Old, chubby, and an idiot. Oh, I see you did my work for me. Wonderful. Go ahead and take some of that wood for yourself. Don't be shy now. So he's quite amenable. What's that there? An acorn found on the ground near trees. Squirrels adore this nut, so you may have competition while foraging. Add one to a meal for a nutty seasoning. Nice. Might try that there. Right, we got to get to... Where was the thing? It was up there somewhere, apparently. It looks like it's up there. So that around there. Oh, somebody over there. Looks like it's possibly up there. But there's some people over there. I did see some over here as well. With a little open fire. Let's see if I can take these on. Let me change to, say, a sword or something. There's a guy there. And obviously, if you're behind him, look, he won't see you. But if he's in, and you're close enough, this guy will pick you out. So let's see if we can get this guy. Kind of try and hit him in the head. Oh yes, what a shot! My God, I'm an amazing at shooting in this game. Sorry, it's a bit slow, isn't it? me kind of get out of range a minute. See if I can pinch their weapons this time. Apparently, you know, you can do it. Oh, we've got some arrows. Excellent. Plus a bow. Let's see if I can sneak. Yeah, there are their weapons there. Let's see if I can sneak up. So I can do a better job than last time. Could shoot at them, I suppose. With my Nintendo t-shirt on. Apparently this is still in like the top 10 or 15. Even through, this is a massive... I think only one game has overtaken that. I think it was Mario or something, which I haven't got. I've only got a hand, barely even 5 games for this system. Oh, can't carry anymore. But I could have, yeah, I could have pinched them. Right, ready? Get set. Go! Quick before they get their weapons. And there's a chest there which says now you've killed them all, you can open the chest. Excellent. Can't carry any more of those, can't carry any more of those. But yeah, keep on picking these guys up, very important. Something over here as well. And it looks like something in there. Can I destroy that? Yes, it's better than that, so no. Nope. Pow. That. Yep. Let me change back to this just in case something... Those tried it. I wonder if I can sneak in. They won't notice that, will they? Oh, maybe. I've rattled the cage now. Get off! Got him. Oh, it's a chest as well. Bomb at, you're kidding me. Explosive powder packed in these tips of these arrows ignites on impact, dealing big damage to anything caught in the blast. Excellent. So we can change arrows by doing that. So we can draw the bow and then we can press this. Yeah, if we draw the bow, we can press this to change between them. Press B to cancel. Or X and switch here. Yeah, let's try the bow this time with the motion control. And yeah, it will break the arrow, obviously, because it hit rock. So you can't get it back from that. I do believe it's made a mark on there. So again, we could cook here by the fire. A seared steak, lovely. Cooking has increased its flavour and the number of hearts it provides. That's 1.5. Some boxes here. Yeah, this is where the bombs come in handy. But if I do that one, so it'll roll. Oh, actually, yeah. You notice, because we had our bow out, you can actually create, you know, do fire arrows just by holding it over the fire. So if you want to change it to fire arrows, just do that. It'll only last for a certain amount of time, but yeah, another cool feature of this game. Right, let's throw it over there and press the wrong button. And loads of stuff comes out, so yeah, good idea to explode these things. I used to smash them and, you know, gradually wear me weapons out. What an idiot, because see, I didn't know. I mean, I didn't think of it. I had a bomb and I thought, oh, that'd be useful against rocks and things. I didn't think about using it for that, but that just shows my what an idiot I am. But we can get some of these back. Where was the one that we could open? Up there. Oh, another one there. So anything twinkles, you can pick up. Apple flew up there and all. Ow! Throwing spear. A specialised spear weighted to excel as a throwing weapon. It's perfectly balanced to be thrown farther than your average spear, able to pierce targets from a great distance. Wow, that sounds... Oh, my inventory's full. So as you notice, we haven't got a very large inventory. I thought, well, actually, I've got 2 of these. Oh no, I've only got 1. Shall I drop that? I mean, I feel like that might come in handy, but... Well, I'll drop that since we've got a load of decent... Although we have got 2. Let's drop that one. I said... I pressed the wrong button. Right, acorn there as well. So now pick up this thing. You know, so he sort of opens it if you're at the front. On the side, he kicks it. Right, let's go down here. Slides down. So somehow we got to get over to that area. So I think that's too high to climb. We have a limited. I suppose we could go way over to the right, but there is a way of getting across here. It's much shorter. But yeah, that's a long way down, by the way. And we can't come off of this starter area anyway. So what we could do is chop a tree down and see where it lands. And we can make a little bridge. And also, it's dropped one of these guys. Now, what may you think is that going to be useful for? Let me drop that. I'll pick that up, but surprisingly, this has a use. Right, I'm going to jump. Whoa! Be careful, Link. I said be careful, Link. Right, let's go a bit careful along here. So this is the quick way, and then apparently we can get. Well, I don't know if we can get up it, but there's more guys here. Well, yeah, they're facing the other way. You don't automatically hide when you're in grass. I don't think. Oh well, you know, the grass will keep you hidden. It doesn't. Now, if the other guy's not looking, might be able to sneak up, but oh, too late. Made a mess of that. Oh, I'm going to try and chop him in half, apparently. Whoa! Ow, ow, ow! Might be better to run here. Right, hang on. Let me use a weapon, might be better. Let me block this time. I notice when we're blocking, we're actually targeting as well. I can't carry these weapons, but there is horns, there's a ton of, oh yeah, there's a ton of apples. And obviously these are good to top it up, so we better top it up. So let's eat that. There we go. Oh right, there's something over here. I was just looking for a way up, but got a feeling it's going to be a bit tricky to get up there. Oh, I should have used the square one. And get another chest. And obviously, yeah, these chests, the sort of metal ones, are better than you can get wooden ones, which are not quite so good. Fire arrows, magic. Calm down, mate, calm down. So I've got to get up there somehow. Let's not get too near the edge. Oh, right, oh, there's little ledges. There's little ledges. Now, I didn't know that anyway, you know, but... So, we should might be able to climb up to each level. Now, if you press the jump bit, you will run out of stamina and fall. And I don't know if you'll die from this height, but if you press it, you will not make it. Or you probably won't make it. It looks like there are little steps going up. So, don't use the jump function now. I mean, if you increase your stamina later, which we can, there are ways to increase your stamina. Yeah, if I press this, it uses up about a third in one go. So something here. A mushroom that can grow almost anywhere but prefers ceilings and sheer cliffs. Cook it before eating to temporarily increase your movement speed. So we eat that, it will temporarily increase our speed. Right, let's continue up. But yeah, I'll show you. I'll give you a little example. If you try and do this, yeah, I mean, we might, but we could fall here. Oh, it looks like this isn't too high, so we can actually get away with that. But yeah, don't do it too much, otherwise you'll completely run out. Looks like there's another one there. It's a little bit higher though. I'm a little bit worried about that. So I wouldn't advise using the jump now, because that's a fair old way. You notice he's kind of sweating as well. So I hope you're enjoying this. I mean, I played this and this game keeps on giving. Just when you think you've seen it all in this game, it keeps giving you new things that you can do, new things to it. Game over, apparently. Now, the quick save on this is very, very good. So it may just take us back to just before we did that. Hopefully not have to fight those things again. But it could well do. Yeah, there you are, see. Very good quick save in this. Just as you attempt to do something, it tends to quick save. So that is, yeah, I must have just not got on there quite right when I should have gone a little bit further. And you notice the ones that we took are still gone. So yeah, always wait for it refills before you go any further. And yeah, but yeah, all right. It's not a very exciting start, but we're having good fun with the, you know, killing stuff and all that lot. But once we get outside, ooh, so oh no, we did have to do that again. So yeah, make sure you're actually on the thing before you drop, and make sure you refill it each time. It does do like a kind of automatic jump. So I think what I'll do is I'll go to the right a little bit more. If you catch a sort of awkward bit, you know, you may well fall. So I'm going to make sure I'm on it this time before I let go. Right. So next one. That's a fair old way to go. But yeah, obviously, if you try and do something that's got like a ledge over your head, you will fall. So, oh, this is a fair old way, crikey. Picking these things up does not cost stamina, so you can safely pick them up, but it's going to be tight. I'll try and get that, but I want to make sure I don't fall this time. So I'll leave that one. Is there another one? Oh. I don't know if I can... That is very high. Oh, there's a ledge there. It's getting close to this edge as I can, so I might be able to get up there. Right. Now, if you press the jump button, obviously that'll take a big amount out. So instead of letting it do the automatic grab on, if you try to, I just jump up to it before I climb, that will actually use up too much stamina. So it's not recommended to do that. So we might get to the top. Well, we might. Let's see what happens. But yeah, definitely on these longer bits, do not press jump. You may not make it. I mean, might be able to do one press. Yes, we can. Yeah, all right, so we can do one. Right, the Owa Dam Shrine. That's that stone there. Hang on. See, it said look out for something unusual, right? Well, here is something unusual. Is it magnetic? It is not magnetic. Okay, so not magnetic. All right. Okay, so but it's held in by something there, but we can't. I don't think we can get what's in there, can we? No, we can't. I mean, can we push it? Can I push it? Apparently, I can't push that either. It's too heavy. Right, let's go in here. How much time? We're getting up to 2 hours, so I'll probably finish after this one. Another one of these. We need these 4 things before we can go outside. I'll skip this time. I mean, it doesn't skip a lot, but it does a bit. It sort of gets to the bit where we get to just come to the bottom. But it's still got to load in anyway, so... and we can skip that, which is very small. Stasis trial, the Owa Dam or Dayam Shrine. So stasis this time. As you can see, it's a bit more complicated now. So and there are a lot of these shrines. I'll tell you, I know exactly how many, but there are a lot. So we could kind of like go across there by the look of it, but let's do this first. So, what do you think stasis is? I don't know, Ray. Secret Slate Authenticated Distilling Room. Cool effects, isn't it? Yeah, they put an incredible amount of detail into this game. Very much like Horizon Zero Dawn, where, you know, she does things like holds her hand out to the snow. You know, all little things like that. Stops any object in time while storing its kinetic energy. The stored energy will act upon the object when the flow of time resumes. Making good use of the stored energy can move even the largest objects. So it kind of stops it and then stores the kinetic energy that you put into it. By the sound of that. Right, so if we select that room, oh, it's pre-selected it, like that. Right, so it's not this, it's actually that. So it looks like we can stop that when it's at the right time. So let's stop time around about there. All right, and then we can jump on it and it's kind of counting down there, look. And then it really carries on. So that's the skill that we're learning this time. Big ball coming down there. So potentially we can stop this ball. Yeah, don't get in the way of this ball, it will kill you. And by the way, that's a long way down, so don't think about it. So we got somewhere to get up there, so we could kind of stop it maybe? That's what, like that. And then run. Alright, so that's how we get past it. Is there anything around here? Yeah, these are just little decorations. So, and oh, there's a chest up there, right? And there's also a great big hammer there. Let's just try and get this chest. So yeah, we've got to time this right, obviously. It has quite a good range actually. Oh, I think it's already coming down, so it's kind of blocked. So we've got to kind of do it so, you know, it's obviously not on the way down. So let's run a little bit. I think you can run before it drops down. I'd like to keep out of the way of it. Oh yeah, it's kind of there. I thought it was going to drop here, but no, it drops sort of there. Okay, we can get this. If we can carry it, of course. A traveller's shield. A sturdy shield loved by many adventurers. It is made of animal hide and sturdy wood and best suited to defending against weak monsters or animal. Or whatever. Sorry, creatures. Right, let's go to shields. Pot lid. Oh no, that was about to break, that one, so might as well drop that one. I'll have that. Oh, look at that. That looks cool. Right, now of course we've got to get back down. Thought we could just run behind it. Not a problem. Yeah, I think I was killed on one of these. There are more complicated versions of these as well, but there are tons of different kinds. Oh, hang on, I missed the great big giant hammer there. This large iron sledgehammer is really used for mining, but it works reasonably well as a weapon. Yeah, I'm just wondering, can I move this? No, can I whack at it? See, if I do sort of like, well, hang on, let's use this. Stores energy. And that got rid of that. So I imagine this thing was probably more efficient at doing that. So it might be a good idea to pick that up. Oh. Let's see. What? Yeah, I'll drop that. But a leaf. I mean, what good's a leaf? Believe it or not, though, that has a use. Right, so we've managed to do it. It's told us, well done. You've got past that. That looks like the only chest. We used a magnesis. You know, sometimes there are magnetic ones. Sometimes they're not. So Sometimes a good idea to look. Right, I think they sometimes say something different, but usually it's the same. Right, another one of these things. Your resourcefulness in overcoming this trial speaks to the promise of a hero. Sorry about that, I'm yawning. Anyway, God is highly, I bestow you another orb, so let's press that button. And we get another one of those, and then if we skip it again, may the goddess smile upon you. I do like watching them, but I was on my own, maybe I was. So now we have 3 of those spirit orbs, we've done 3 shrines, and we still have the 1 Korok thing. Oh, and also when you go in here, it also refills your health automatically. So if you're like 2 hearts or 1 heart, when you go in there, it automatically refills your health. I think, I can't remember if it's as you go in or when you come out. So what I'm thinking is, see, this rock, now that we have stasis, okay, we can use kinetic energy to store energy into this thing. So we can stop time. Let's see, where's that big hammer? There, look. And we can bash at this thing. And obviously, we can change the direction, so we can, you know, take it another direction if we want. And off it flies! And now we can open the box and kick it! Mind if and we got a traveller's bow, which is better than the one we got. I do believe. Yeah, we got all kind of crummy ones here. Whoops, went too far. So let's drop that one. That looks a far better one. Kick it! And again, he will hurt his toe if you... Did I get it? I did get it, didn't I? Yeah. I won't equip it yet. So we've done really... Now we've got to get down. Now, of course, this is where the fast travel comes in. Because we could go to there and then kind of get across here. River of the Dead. That doesn't look very appetizing, does it? River of the Dead. So we could fast travel there. How are we going to get around there? We could kind of go around here. It looks like a bridge there. Probably the shortest route. Or we could go all the way around there. Well, can't fast travel here, so we might have to go here. With my Nintendo t-shirt. So, I'll try and do this last one. I'll give you a big meaty chart, although my dinner is running about almost an hour late. But man, do I want to get this out to you folks. And you know, I don't know where it goes, what you will like it, but it's an RPG, so it's kind of Skyrim, but it's just a bit more of a cute version of that. But there's more in this game than there is in Skyrim, because there's more. The ways you can fight in this are superior to Skyrim. Believe it or not. The graphics are not up to the same, but they're really quite pretty, I find. Yeah, quite pretty, aren't they, Rick? Wait, a man or a mouse? So where is it? It's kind of which way? Which direction? It's kind of like to my left there. So it's kind of to my kind of up there. Can I climb up there? I might be able to climb up there. It's a long way though. Try it. It might, because if there's a ledge, we can have a little rest. Oh, come on then, oh yeah. See, if there's kind of a little bit of a ledge there, you can sort of get a bit of a rest. See what the air is like behind us. Come on, mate, you can jump out that bit. Oh, look, oh yeah, there it is, right there. That's the one, isn't it? If we look at our scope, is that the one we marked? It is. Was it River of the Dead or something? That's kind of a bit scary. I look out on my monitor and it does look brighter on that than on here, so I don't know which you'll see. I wonder why they call that the River of the Dead. Oh, it's dangerously low temperature. Okay then. Alright, let's try and keep outside of that. So, that means we're going to take probably damage. Hello. What do I spot with my Could throw the spear actually. Let's try the old throw the spear thing. Someone else. Oh, he's kind of spotted me. Oh, damn it. Can I throw it at this guy? Oh, it broke my spear. And oh yeah, and they do pick up stuff. You know, that's what I mean about this game is awesome because you know you get AI, you know, but these guys actually pick up stuff that's in their surroundings and use them as weapons. So if it's like, you know, they haven't got a weapon, but there's like a, you know, a barrel or something like that, they'll throw that. I mean, is it, you know, I mean, you don't see that in Skyrim. You don't see them pick up a weapon that's dropped, do you? Although I think they can, but it sort of like whips into their inventory, but you don't actually see them pick it up. But yeah, this one you can actually do that. Another little feature. Yeah, I'm still seeing it, looking to see if I can see anything unusual, but I haven't seen anything unusual yet. Well, that was handy. handy. We got. Oh, never mind. Got a hand. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it's pretty nippy there, isn't it? So if we make this as short as possible, so it looks like that's the shortest route there. So it's getting cold. See how that temperature has dropped? A lot of people come in through the main gate there. Oh yeah, and if I cannot cook those spicy things, I'm going to get cold, aren't I? I didn't think of that. Did he have a fire there? It's a good point, Ray. Was that what? I don't think it's got a cooking pot, because I think you've got to cook it in a pot. Can't go to that little hut, can I? Little hut was sort of a... Oh, by the way, the cross is where I died. Alright. Now, if you get the DLC with this, okay, if you get the DLC, you've got this additional mode on this map called the Hero's Path mode, okay? What this does is it records the last up to 200 hours of your gameplay. So if I press that, that is where I've been, okay? And if I press it, it will start at where I started, and wherever I went, you will see where I went. Kind of slightly speed it up. Which is very, very cool. I've never seen that in a game. See, and then we went up there, look, jumped in and we got the Korok, went over to there. See? Fantastic. Absolutely amazing. We can sort of cancel it like that. We can sort of pause it and then carry on. But yeah, you can even do that. So you can actually see where you've already explored, which, you know, might be handy. Let me just see if I can... I want to see if I can roast those things. But I got a feeling I can't use it as an elixir to make myself warm. But there is something I might be able to do with it. I'm trying to think now. Which of course is a great effort. Have I got a meal? I've got a meal. Let me find the one that was like that and see if I can actually hold that. But I'm pretty sure it does not give you the sort of warm you up bit. I kind of drop it on there. Oh, I didn't wait for it to... what am I doing? I didn't wait, did I? Long enough. Did you notice that gust of wind come up? Charred pepper. The pepper that's been gently caressed by an open flame is much less spicy now. Does that have an effect on it? I'm pretty sure it doesn't. No, it doesn't. So you need to actually cook it to get that special effect. So I've got to think now. But as you can see, this is a pretty big area. Look. this whole area is pretty big, plus all this behind. So it's not, I need to get to that guy's hut really, because it said something about it would raise your, raise the body temperature so you could resist that cold. So I may have to risk it here. Actually, there is a way of doing it. I've just had a little thought here. We go to here. There's a torch here. I could get the torch, because this is parts of the sort of chemistry system here. If I get my torch out, right, that lights it, okay? And you notice the temperature gauge has gone into the warm. So that means I can now resist the cold. So this is, as I say, this is the chemistry side of this game, where you can use weapons to warm you up or cool you down. So this will protect us from this sort of cold. Now there are areas where it's even colder than this, and obviously when this goes out, I will not be getting any effect. If you run, by the way, that will probably put the torch out. And if you fight. And looks like there's something behind me, but something just activated. Yeah, if there's another fire somewhere, then I might be able to light it, but I don't know how long this torch will last. There is a bit just beyond there. Is that a fire? I wonder if I put this away, whether this bit will be warmer. It is. Okay, right. Uh-oh. Try and hit him in the head. That's a bit tricky. Yeah, when it goes red, that means... Shut up. Can knock him down a little bit. Now, how's that guy going to get down? Oh, look at this. I've got a load of these spicy peppers. Oh, excellent. Can't pick up the torch, but that'll be a spare torch might come in handy. No, I can't pick up that. There is a cookie. Oh, God, calm down, Ray. There is a cookie. Got excited. But yeah, if you notice, there's like a little thing stuck up there, but you can't get up there. You can't climb up this tree. You cannot get through the gap, because I tell you, I have tried. But if you notice, you see there's something holding that up. If I use my bow, I can actually aim at that. Cut the rope. This thing will fall down and I can go up it. Better not use a torch, Ray. Or that, because it's about to break. I'll use his own club against him. Oi! Oh, he's a green one. He's more powerful than this one. Ow. So this guy will do more damage, and it will take more damage. You notice, yeah, he hasn't taken a lot of damage here. These are the next level up. Oh, he's put in as well. Now, you can do this. Although, you can do a perfect parry, apparently. I'll try it. No, alright, I can. Oh! Ah! I didn't realise my health was that low. Ray, your health's that low. Is it now? Right, and let's see what happens. Probably before this happened. So yeah, you see it's getting a bit more dangerous now already, even in this training area. This is a bit higher level now. Oh, we haven't got the thing, so... Okay, but as I say, autosave pretty good at this. He's kind of suspicious. Now he's very suspicious. Yeah, one hit job. Ow! Oh, he's throwing stones. He's doing like a hobbit. Got him. So yeah, what I'll do is so yeah, we can do this cooking to think, what's it? Higher our body temperature or whatever it is. So we'll do that in a minute. So let's do that again. You can do a manual save, by the way. So it might, but I got a feeling if you do a manual save, it will still do us just before this happened. Which is, yeah. Oh, I don't mind that too much. Right, let's try that again. But I say motion control. Really, I mean, to do this with the joystick, you know, get it precise. It's a little bit more difficult, but I find it so easy with this. It's just easy as pie. In fact, the camera will show you. But you can't override that, you know. You can just override that thing. Right, let's let me see if I got a better weapon. If I change to that is. Let's kind of use me better sword. Right. Oh yeah, you can sort of break through that. Oh, he's broken the shield already. Crikey. The sword. Yeah, although it might have been already worn out, but right, I got to watch him. He's not stupid, this guy, is he? Got him you now. Ah, got you now, mate. Right, let's keep it going. I do believe he fell off. Did he fall off the bottom? If so, he might be a deader. Looks like, oh, that took a lot to kill that guy. Broke my sword. Right, I get some sort of treasure there. Obviously, it's a wooden one, so it means he probably. Oh, there's two here actually. Got all excited now. Bow? No. Let's open that. Oh, tomatoes, nice. Can I pick that up? No. Can I pick that up? Yes, because I dropped some weapons. What about that one? Yes. So it looks like he fell and to his death. I do believe there's nothing up there. I mean, there might be. Have a look. Might be an egg or something up there. Can't see one. Right. Okay. Let's just let's simply do this recipe. So look, that is not lit, but that is. So we go to the torch, and you can use any wooden weapon to do it. And actually, while we swiped to our left there, it actually lit it as well. So put that away. Now we can do some cooking. So we take these spices and we do say, what? Let's do 5. Let's go crazy. And watch that cook. See him gradually change his colour there. Man, that gives us 12 minutes of cold resistance, plus it restores 5 hearts. Man, that is terrific. We can mix it with stuff. So if I say held that one, all right, and say it did 4 of those, and then I say add that. Now, if you add another effect, so this one is, raises your body temperature, whereas that one does stamina. The last one you added, this one will get cancelled, and it will do this one instead. So don't do 2 things that are different. But you can mix it with others which have, if there's another thing raises the temperature, then obviously adding it to this will help. All right. But you could say, add, say, an apple to this, because that's how hasn't got any effect. Okay. All right. And then we'll just press B to get out of that and press cook, and we'll see what that does. Probably still do a fruit. Oh, I know, spicy fruit. A spicy simmer fruit, yeah. Low level cold resistance for 10 minutes and 5 heart. So it still does 5 heart. Sweet dish is made by heaping testy. But yeah, so this time we have an effect. So now we can go into the cold for what? 12 minutes and another. In fact, let's do more. Let's do more just in case. No, don't do that. Don't do that. So let's add that, and I might as well cook the last one as well. Whoa, what am I doing? It automatically changes to cook, and you can skip it, but it doesn't skip a lot, to be honest. That one 2 hearts, so that's 5 minutes. So we've got like a 5, a 9, and a 10 or 8. So now we might be able to get to that because it's quite close there. Just got to get across the bridge, which is broken. Oh right, are we losing a heart? It's a broken bridge, unfortunately. Oh yeah, we are losing health here. Okay, we're losing health, so I need to take... Let me take, say, that one. So you notice if we go into that menu, look, he's sort of breathing cold air. And yeah, we can, by the way, push the right button down, you can just rotate our character. But you notice he's cold. If he's tired, he will go, you know, you'll see him do that. But you notice his body temperature is fine. Look, he's got red cheeks as well. So what? All right. I was going to do this, but I better not waste time. But yeah, this looks like it's magnetic or whatever. We might be able to fill that gap in there. So let's we do the magnetic one. I do believe this is magnetic. Yes, it is. Right, so if we go around here, we rotate this round. Depending on how you pick it up, you can get it to do a certain way. Watch I don't fall in, and we can push it forward as well. So if we sort of position this just right, we might be able to get this to... Now, of course, we get this wrong. We probably lost it, but let's try that. That looks like we're going to do it. And we do a little jump here. Right, okay. Well, this water, by the way, is freezing cold. If you fall in, you will definitely die within a couple of seconds. It's absolutely frozen solid. And again, I could go all over there and look to see if there's anything there. And I do believe there is something up there, but I'll only do that if I've got enough time. I could kind of run, actually. Get us there a bit quicker. At least I think this is the way. Well, it seems to be according to the map. But we can't now. So let's try and do it as fast as we can. We've got 9 minutes of cold resistance. Come on, Link. Come on, Link. And you notice he's got earrings, by the way. He's got little elvish kind of ears. And he's got little earrings. And he's got a little thing around. And he's like... Yeah, I mean, he's supposed to be a boy, but... Or, well, a young man, or whatever it is. But, looks like going around here. But, yeah, I mean, some people speculated that... Yeah. Is he slightly effeminate? I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but he could be. So we don't really. I didn't really want to climb that. Is there a way? Oh, that's way too high. I'm just seeing if I can get around here. Might be able to get. Whoa! Man, that hit me. That does what? Half a heart. Yeah, once that runs out. Uh-oh. Let's get this one out. I want to try and preserve them a little bit. Obviously, the spear has greater reach, so... Ow. 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 Oh, he's got a fire weapon. Oh my goodness. And I need some... Mad. I need to eat quick. Well, you can eat quite quick. Man, that thing's full of flames there. Ow! Alright, alright, yeah, I'm kind of worried now. Right, I'll tell you what, let me do the same. Hold on, I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning! I've now got a flame weapon. Anything else I can eat? I can eat that. Oh, is he dead? He's dead! But yeah, you can... And of course, this would keep you warm. Oh, I can't carry anymore. Oh, there's explosive barrels there. I did have fire things. So yeah, I can put that away. But I still got fire resistance on the right for a minute. Can I pick that up? No. But yeah, there's explosive barrels there. I could have maybe hit those. So yeah, there are things in the environment which you can use, which could you could hit by mistake. There's a chest there. Now, should we go in there? He asked. I do believe it will auto-save anyway, but do you think it'll be safe to go in there? It's only a bit of water. I mean, is it cold? Oh, it is cold. It's cold water. And you notice the game over turns to blue because according to the element, if it's fire or if a normal death, it's red. If it's a freezing death or something that's like a frozen weapon or something like that, then it will do a blue screen. So it does different. I mean, a small detail, but and again, it's got a little cross there to say that's where I died. So this is the last one, and then I will call it a day there, and then we will see how we get off. Out of the training area and into the great wide world where things get much more dangerous. And things get much more interesting as well. Lots of stuff to discover in this game. And even 2/3 of the way through the game, you're learning new stuff. So it's a lot to take in for the old brain. The Cryonis trial. Oh, we missed the intro bit about he who I offered this trial or whatever. I think I skipped that by mistake. Right, let's examine. I'll very quickly do this and then I'm going to have my dinner because I'm having an extremely late dinner. But I just want to get this out to you guys because, oh man, I so wanted to put this out. I hope it comes out all right. It's recording fine so far. And there are hundreds of hours in this, by the way. I'll probably do little side things off camera because they're, you can find chests and things all over the place. Create a pillar of ice from a water surface. Build ice pillars that are very stable. These pillars can be used as stepping stones or obstacles. Use Cryonis on an ice pillar to break it. So you can create one and break it. So this puzzle is going to be all about creating blocks of ice by the look of it. So that looks like the obvious way to go because that is blocked off. And we can't climb up the walls, as you know. So, and I think it's pre-selected it. But if we, and again, we can use the motion controls, which is very, we can put a block here. All right. And we can climb this block. And then we can jump over. And we can, if you use the same thing on it again, you'll see, notice it can smash it. And it's also be useful for obstruction, so you can put it in the way of something. Right, this is the way to go. So, right, we've got to get to there somehow. How do we do that, you may ask? Very good question. Could we pile 2 blocks on one another, he asked. Oh, it actually was just catching the underneath of it. So because it forms from the bottom up, you can use it to lift things. See? And again we get this. Oh, I've got a shield. Get off. Couple of ancient screws. Yeah, these are the weak versions. Don't take on the big uns. Not till much later. Looks like we're going up here. Oh, I see. We can only go up there or there. Okay. So, right, what do you think? If you've got any kind of brains, which I have, unfortunately. Yeah, and you can do either side, obviously. Or, well, you can't do both sides, because obviously that would be stupid. Right, we've got up here. Then we get a satisfying ding-a-ding-a-ling. And there's a chest now. Now, this has a fair old range, this thing, because look, I can go way over there. But I could make a block here that could go on there. Now, can I fall off of there without fall damage? Yeah, I've got here. And he'll automatically jump. Let him automatically jump. It's better for your stamina. There we go. Got a chest. So there are always chests. A minimum of one always. Traveler's Spear this time. Okay, fair enough. See, and there are different ways you can do some of these things. You know, you could just use the blocks to climb up. Possibly. I don't know, I mean, but there are multiple ways to do these things sometimes. So it's up there is the way to the exit. Let me see if there's anything magnetic here. I tend to do this just to, or maybe stasis. What's that over there? Oh, it's a gate. Oh yeah, that gate is movable, so it's kind of, yeah. So it looks like this is it. I can't see another chest. We've unlocked that one. I think there was one at the beginning. Right, the last one. Your resourcefulness and companies try and speak to the problems of a hero. They do change sometimes. And then I've got as highly I bestow upon you the sort of spirit orb. No, we'll skip that. And then we won't have to watch the animation bit. And now we've got the 4. And then we can skip that where it does the old disappearing trick. Moving around while holding B to sprint. This is useful for evading monster attacks or whenever you're in a hurry. And you can press the next tip. Weapons that you have no use for are perfect for throwing at monsters. If one hits, it will deal double damage. There you are. If you throw a weapon when it's almost broke, it will do double damage. Lots of useful hints and tips. Oh! Hello? Here comes Gandalf. He's put on a lot of weight. With this, you have now acquired all of the spirit. I should be doing this. With this, you should now have acquired all the spirit ores from the shrines on this plateau. Oh, extraordinary! That means it's finally time. Oh, right, okay. Link, it is finally time for me to tell you something. But first, imagine an X on your map with the 4 shrines as the endpoints. Find the spot where those lines intersect. I shall wait for you there. Oh god, we've got to think now. He's like a chubby Gandalf, isn't he? He's kind of obviously, you know, now Dark Lord has been destroyed. He's put on a bit of weight. Eh? He just disappeared. And I just missed what it said. He mysteriously disappeared. Yeah, so there's like this system where you can save it. Oh, we'll do a quick save. And it's pretty darn quick. And there's your inventory, and if you do that, and there's your adventure log, so you can switch between them. And there's also those memories or something. So now we've got to get back. We've still got a little bit of freeze doodah left. That's probably a bit risky to go down there. We'll probably be able to do this pretty quick, although we have got another. Now, see, now we have these blocks. Now we might be able to get this. So Cryona. So now we've got fire, we've got bombs, we've got stasis and magnetism. So we needed these 4 for getting out of this area. Right, okay. So look, I can go over to, well, actually I can place them at different intervals. So I can say jump here. So don't forget, you cannot fall into the water. And then I can place multiples of these and gradually get closer. As long as you land on it. And then another one maybe, just to get... In fact, we could put it underneath it. That's the beauty of this thing. You can put it underneath and lift it up. All we do is hope we don't land in the water. Yeah, there you go. See? So, you will need all these things for doing this stuff. It's kind of limiting my room there. I could do with a bit of a run up. Right, let's... Oh! Oh, no, Link, climb! Ah! Darn! And again we get the blue. Now I might have to do that again now. I think it gives you the thing that you've got. Yes, because you've already got it. It's kind of said saved that already. So it says, you know, oh, so the cold resistance is running out rapidly. So we need to get down pretty quick now. So can I get over here? Is this the way down? Yeah, it's kind of risky. I don't think I can go along here, can I? Uh-oh. And don't forget, we've got to destroy the head, otherwise they'll reform. Alright, once all of the heads are gone, then you can pick up the pieces. And yeah, it might fall over the edge, so grab it. It looks like I've got to take that kind of long road down. Can't do that. Oh, there's a couple of bits there. Oh no, it's an arm. Right, can't really get down there. Right, I've just got I'll have to take one in a minute, otherwise we're going to run out. I was going to stop them, but... Oh man, hurry. So it looks like I'll have to go all the way back down again, like that. Right, let me very quickly take it. And then I think that will do, because I am absolutely famished. It will restore 2 hearts. A bit of a waste, but I haven't got a lot of choice. Maybe this will be enough to get me back. Let me just get out of here a minute. Into the safer area. I'm just having so much fun. I could just do a 4-hour stream here. My neck is not too bad. Oh, there comes the stuff again. Where did I come down? Oh yeah, I can go down there. Shoo. Oh no, I can't. No, I can't. Get that. There. Right. Make this fast. I'll get it just outside the area. Get into a safe place. And I'll be alright. And by the way, they do not respawn these things. There's a beautiful mechanic for respawning with this game as well. Which again is similar kind of... Well, not the same as Skyrim, but it has that kind of same feel about it. Right, we can just get out of this area, so maybe just to there, and then we can go from there. So we've got nearly 4 minutes, so we should be alright. There are things like, yeah, you might find chests and things in here. I do believe there are things hidden in some of these, you know, so if you look in some of these waters and things, there will be hidden stuff. And the bridge is still there at least. Just got to make sure I jump the gap fine. Oh, it's not. Oh man, I'm in trouble now. I don't think I can maneuver it while I'm on it, can I? Oh, what? Temporarily I could. Oh man, oh hang on, I might be able to do it from there. Oh, I'm not quite... Oh yes! Oh man, look at... Oh, and then you can use the sort of D-pad to move it in and out. Oh, well that was well worked out, Ray. You actually used your brains there. A little bit more. Man, that was clever thinking, boy. And I'll just get out of the air. Whoops. And then I should be safe. And yeah, they're still dead. They do come back, but it's a one. Yeah, I won't tell you. So I think I'll stop here by the fire, by the nice cozy fire, and we'll leave it at that. And we'll leave you with the old Nintendo T-shirt by the fire. And I'll say the only bug I found in this game was one of these fires, unlit, was about head height, and I stood under it and took a picture on my Wii U, but the sort of social side of the Wii U now has stopped, so I can't actually show you that picture. But yeah, that was the only bug I saw in the entire game. So I'll leave it at that. I hope you enjoyed that. There's a ton more to reveal. There's many more mechanics. There's many more things to learn. There's combat things to learn. There's all kinds of stuff. There's a terrific amount you've got to learn before you can actually defeat that guy. All right, and there are tons of bosses in this as well, different kinds of monsters and stuff. So yeah, I'm enjoying waiting for you to see all that. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. The first part of Legend of Zelda Part 1, and I'm going to call this Link Wakes Up. All right, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, everybody. Stay safe, and guess what, guys? I'll see you later. Bye, everyone. Bye. And let me just save it first. Oh, yeah. Put the credits up then by doing that. There we are. All right, and then I will return to the title screen. All right. So bye. I'll see you all. Bye for now. Bye. See you later.